Welcome to the first episode, Born Chaser Podcast. Episode 1, Season 1. I got a special guest, Rashod Dubinion, East Side baby. Hey man, Arkansas running back. Welcome to the show, my dog.
Appreciate you for bringing me, my boy.
For sure. So, how the process been? When you 1 year in college, you enrolled early. How's it been this whole year? Like, how good have your life changed or some of the changes you've been through?
You know, it start off questioning yourself, like, did I make the right decision? Should I have stayed in high school a little longer? But as the process continues, you figure out who you are when you ain't around nobody, and all you got is yourself.
Okay, so what made you enroll early?
Tired of being on the east side, trying to see something new.
That's real. So you just feel like your time was up on the east side. It was time to see something else, man.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So cool. You go there in January. What was your first few weeks like? Like sleeping in your own bed, not up under your mama or daddy roof. How was your first few weeks away from home?
First, it was crazy. I was out there, I wouldn't even talk to nobody. I just go to class, go back to my room, just sit in the room all day.
Until you finally got comfortable and like, all right, this is my new life.
Yeah.
So what was the first, like, when you called home your mama and like, what month did you call home like, mama, it's really real? Like, I'm really away from home.
Probably like the second month. I was just out there and I was straight. I was doing good by myself, going to classes, passing the classes, paying attention, learning the playbook fast. I'm like, yeah, mama, it's time.
So do you feel like high school or everything you went through, did it prepare you for college?
For sure. All the support, all the people that were behind me, I appreciate them the most, man. I really feel like I had the best support system coming out of high school, going into high school. I had the city behind me for real.
Okay, now that's good. That's key. That's key, because you knew you could call on some people when you left the house.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go all the way back to Lil Shod. The people that you wanted to start in, you know what I'm saying? So who really introduced you to football?
I started off with Maceo, then my boy Coach O. He been with me ever since I was 5, 6 years old, man. Shout out to Coach O.
Okay, so what age did you start playing?
Probably like 4 or 5.
Okay, so you go out there at 5 years old. And you was out there playing, you know, everybody, we out there. Everybody, we kicking it, we playing football, but when did you really find a love for the game?
Probably middle school.
Middle school, all right.
Yeah, like 7th grade.
Okay, so is that when you figured out that you were really good at it, or you just kind of like just start getting the feel of it?
I was not locked in. I was like, forget everything else, man. This is the way out.
Yeah, that's key. Yeah. That was your way out. You figured out that was your way out. You finally figured out, like, I'm going to take football serious. This is my way out. And so what position was you playing in middle school?
Everything, literally. Running back, receiver, quarterback, safety, corner, everything, all of it.
Okay, so you playing everything, and when did you really find your love for running back, though?
Probably high school. It was just so easy, like finding the gaps, my vision. Shouts out to Coach Hunter at Cedar Grove, man. He got me right. So
what coach really introduced you to running back, really made you lock in on that? Was it Coach Hunter?
Yeah, Coach Hunter.
Oh, okay. All right, okay. All right, cool. So let's go on to your freshman year. Middle school, you have a good middle school career, good park ball career. You go into your freshman year. Y'all won the state championship. And I felt like you played a pivotal part of that state championship too. As a freshman, as a 14-year-old, 15-year-old, you came in and played some key snaps.
Yeah.
So, how was that?
That was crazy. Cause I was thinking, you know, I've been to the championship a lot of times in park ball, middle school, but when I got out, that was Georgia Dome, Mercedes-Benz, whichever one it was, but that crazy. State championship game was moving so fast. I'm out there, you wake up about 8 in the morning, you get there, the game start. Crazy.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, you go on your freshman year, you have like 500 yards as a freshman.
Yeah.
So when did you really take your first hit as a freshman? When did you really get hit hard and you knew like, all right, I'm 14 years old and I'm out here playing with 18-year-olds?
What it was, who was this family? What's his name? Benedict. He was on the punt return. catch a ball. I'm ready to catch it, but my head in the air didn't catch me, man. I swear to God, I came off both feet.
And that's when you knew you were playing high school football?
Yeah.
That was it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. So y'all win the state championship as a freshman. Y'all won on the last play of the game, right? Jaden Hazelwood catch.
Yeah.
Crazy game. Them boys put up a fight for sure. But the great Jaden Hazelwood, man, that boy is relentless. So cool, y'all win the state championship as a freshman. You go into your sophomore year. How are you going into it? Because you still wasn't the #1 running back then, right?
Yeah.
You was?
Nah, I still won.
Who was the starting running back?
Siobhan.
Okay, so how did he help you become a good running back as a sophomore? You looking at him, you watching all the great backs in front of you. How did he help you out?
He was always undersized, so his work ethic. He worked harder than anybody I know still to this day.
Okay, all right. So you learned something from him. You learned work ethic from him, and you kind of implemented it in your game.
Yeah.
So sophomore year, y'all don't win the state championship.
Nah, we won that year.
Y'all won your sophomore year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. Who y'all played the state championship that year?
We played, who that was? Chris Campbell.
Okay. So how did the game go that year?
I was injured. I had freshman wrist.
So did you play?
Yeah, I played.
Okay.
I was supposed to. I played.
So
I played, but we won. We won. I remember winning.
Okay. So what is the little bit of adversity you went through in high school?
You know, every other year was my ankles. I kept fracturing ankles, like high ankle sprains. And then, you know, my dad, he in and out of jail. Stuff like that.
Okay, so you had you had injuries going on, you had personal problems going on. What made you so your dad, let's talk about your dad's situation.
Yeah.
What did you learn from the situation, him going in and out of jail? How did it help you, or how did it hurt you?
I knew that he was going to jail trying to provide for us. So it made me go harder, nah, he ain't got to do that. I got to do this football stuff so he can get out of that.
So it sounded like you locked in on football, and you knew football was going to be your thing from the beginning. You knew, I'm putting the whole family on my back.
Yeah, for sure.
See, that's what people don't know. You ain't got to do all the extra stuff, you know what I'm saying? Go find your sport, go find your hobby, go find what you love. And this is what my guy did, and the process you're going right now, bro, you're on a good route, for sure. Okay, cool. So that was kind of your adversity you dealt with in high school. Let's talk about the injuries. What are you doing now to you knew you had previous injury. What are you doing now to keep that injury off your back?
I stay on the weight room. They got me in the weight room heavy now, even though I don't like it. I used to didn't like the weight room, but I be in the weight room heavy. I do drills, stability drills, balance drills, make sure I can perform at a high level on one leg, two legs, make the cuts I make at a high level. I do drills.
Okay, cool. So, did you deal with any injuries this year?
Nah.
No injuries?
Nah.
Is this your first football season with no injuries?
Probably the third.
Your whole life, you've been playing football 15 years. You know, I went all the way to college just to have no injuries.
Yeah.
That's good, though. Let's talk about the nutrition they give y'all up there in the SEC. So let's talk about your everyday life. So what's your Monday?
So Monday we got.
Let's do off-season Monday, because I know in-season Monday is probably a little different. Let's do off-season Monday.
We'll go to class.
What time? Let's talk times. We got to get the babies. You know what I'm saying? We got kids watching. So we got to get them how it really is. Everybody want to play D1 football. Let's see if everybody can handle this time, though.
Alright, so you probably get up 6, 7 in the morning. First class probably 8, 9 at the latest. You're going to have a class at least 9 o'clock. So after that class, you're going to have another one around 10 something. About 11, 12. That's when the first group going in to run, lift, get their condition in, get their lift on.
So what's the running like?
It's different from park bar, I can tell you that. You know whatever the strict don't feel like that day, man.
Okay, for sure. What's the most running y'all done did in a day up there? Where you kind of I don't know if I really want to do this no more.
Man. It's hard to tell because it's different. Because, once you get hot where I'm at, it's really hot. So it probably wouldn't need a lot of running. You probably just exhausted.
Okay. So you dealing with different type of heat waves and your body not being used to it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So you say we had you said the first group going at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's continue on with the day.
Then by 12, the second group going there. That's one of the last group going there to get their run lift off. After that, you gotta find time to eat though. That's the part they don't tell you.
You gotta find time to eat.
Yeah. They gonna feed you after you run and stuff though. You gonna have your little protein shake. But during classes, in between classes, you gotta find your time to eat before you go run and lift.
Because guess what? that food, that protein, that's important.
Yeah.
You don't do that, your body ain't working that.
At all.
So what type of breakfast are they giving y'all up there?
You know, we got our own cafeteria, for just sports. You got your own caf. They got the omelet station, omelet bar, cereal station, cereal. They got whatever you want.
Okay,
so
cool.
You can't say they ain't have this because they ain't eat this.
They got it. You chose what to eat.
Yeah.
So what you waking up and eating? What's your breakfast
Sundays, cause I gotta change it. I can't eat the same thing. Sunday, I go in there and get an omelet. I might go in there and make a waffle. They have the pancake section. You go in and get your little blueberry pancake,
Okay. All right. Cool. So we had the breakfast. We had 1 o'clock right now on our schedule. Yeah. So after our running session, condition session, we eat. We got another class after that, right?
Nah, you better go take a shower and get ready for a meet.
Okay. All right. So y'all got meetings?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So in y'all meetings, what y'all going through in y'all meetings?
We're going over, in the off season, we probably go over make sure we stay locked in with the basic plays, stay locked in on the details, going over grades, going over do this tomorrow, what we got for the next day and all that.
Okay, cool. So the off season don't really sound too crazy. It's really about being consistent. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
And is it hard to get off track in college though? Let's talk about the schoolwork. With your schoolwork, is it easy to get off track, or is it you can catch up quick? How is it?
You should never fall off.
For sure. For sure.
That's how it's set up for you to win in college.
It's set up for you to win. So you in the big lecture classes, right? How many people in your class?
Most I had in my class 250.
250 people in your class.
Yeah.
The teacher ain't gonna be talking to you like, "Hey, Rashod, make sure you listen to this."
Nah, not at all.
You gotta be locked in.
Yeah. Okay,
cool. So with the classes, so how the schoolwork go? Everything online or?
Yeah, all my work been online so far.
Okay, cool. So
except for labs. The labs you gotta go in there and sit there for 2 hours to do the work.
All right, that sounds about right. So the school, everything, you all on track.
Yeah.
On track, no problems, none of that. Was it hard to transition from Cedar Grove High School to college, from on the student aspect?
Nah.
So they kind of helped you out and led you the right way.
Yeah.
That's good because a lot of high schools don't really do that. It'd be a shock for so many students when they go from high school to college, and it kind of your freshman year is your hardest year. Everybody says that just because you're not locked in, or you think college is partying, or what I'm saying, what you see on the movies, and nah, it's real life. Yeah. And them credits do count.
Yeah, I can tell some of the people that didn't have what I had at Cedar Grove, when they get up there, they get the trip, they want to party, go outside, chill with females all night, all times of the day, don't want to get up and go to class, but it matters. For sure. All right, cool. All right, let's talk about fall camp, preparing for y'all first game, and how was that? How brutal was that? You know what I'm saying? It's August. Y'all in Arkansas. It's hot as hell out there. Let's talk about fall camp. How was it for you freshman year? Man, fall camp was so draining, man. You gonna be out there now. This ain't nothing like summer. Off season. Now you gonna be out there from 8 a.m., 6 a.m. sometimes to 8 p.m., 10 p.m. sometimes. So we doing at fall camp. We doing 12-hour, 14-hour days. For sure. And you taking it a lot. Yeah, every day. Every day is something new, but you're doing the same thing over and over, so you get tired of it fast. Okay, all right. So did the upperclassmen, they told you about how it was gonna be? Yeah, I ain't believe them. I'm like, man, y'all just been here too long. Y'all complaining.
And it was exactly how they told you it was gonna be.
Exactly how they said it, man. I'm out there like, come on, man, you get up. And fall camp different. You get up at 5 because you gotta be there at 6 to eat breakfast. So after you eat breakfast, you got your first meals. Probably like offensive meet first or defensive meet first, then you go lift. While the other group meet, the other group lift. After that, you got your special teams meet. And after special teams meet, you got the team meet. And after the team meet, you go to practice. And after practice, you got more meets. That's just the first practice. And then, once you get done with that, you got to walk through and all that for the second practice, get ready for the next day.
So it never stops?
Nah, not fall camp.
Wow, that's crazy. And how long is fall camp?
I want to say like a month.
A month?
Strong month.
A strong month. Because y'all are still out of school, right?
Yeah.
So that's the month before y'all go back to school, month before the first game. And after fall camp, y'all got like 2 weeks and then y'all first college game.
Exactly.
That sound intense.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what was like your craziest camp experience like on that month? Like what day, if you can remember, and what did y'all do that really made you almost like tap out?
Nah, I ain't have none of them days, you know. I felt like anything they threw at me, I could have handled because where I come from.
Nah, for sure. So everything, like the whole year, your motivation is coming back to the east side and what you came from.
Yeah, you know, because I know everybody watching my page, all the young athletes and stuff, so I'm going to pop out how I'm supposed to, let them know they can do it too.
Nah, for sure. That's dope right there. That's dope. So, like, life really sets you up to be prepared for college. A lot of people go to college and not really prepared for it because they've been spoon-fed their whole life.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of them out there. Yeah, you going to get exposed fast.
You can look at the line and see the difference.
Yeah.
For sure. That's dope right there, for sure. All right, cool. So, like, fall camp was dope. Everything. Let's talk about your first college game. Like, from getting on the bus to preparing, getting you suit out before the game. Like, how was that?
That was like one of the experience like down really hill.
For sure.
Like on really hill, we get there, cause you ride up, we stay in the hotel before the game, you get there, you pulling up to the stadium, there's 1,000 fans out there screaming, cheering for your team. And our first game was at home, like we get there, it's just loud and you can't hear nothing. Even if you got your headphones on, you hear these fans.
For sure. That's dope. That's dope right there. All right, who did y'all play y'all first game?
Cincinnati.
Every game, I looked at the stat sheet, every game you got a touch.
Yeah.
So like, where were you at on the depth chart coming into the season after fall camp?
Like a 3.
So you was a 3.
Yeah.
But like, they always kept you involved.
Yeah, we stay running backs, so we rotate.
So you never really worried about a depth chart for sure?
Nah, not at all.
Okay, cool. So your first game, how was it getting your first college carry?
My first touch went for like 30 yards, but it was like a screen pass.
Okay, so it actually wasn't a carry, it was a little pass. All right, cool. So you get the ball. Let's try to relive this moment real quick. You get the ball, you 18 years old, 19 years old, in a stadium full of fans.
70,000, 80,000 in there.
Nobody know who you is. How did that feel?
Once I caught the ball, I was like, touchdown.
You thinking 6?
I'm thinking 6.
Nah, for sure.
Like, my first we got to be 6. Like, that's what I'm thinking. I look, we got an old lineman, his name, Dalton Watt. He like 6'7", 6'8". Come on, man, I'm running behind him.
You behind him?
6.
You behind like him?
Yeah,
That's right. You lead the way.
Yeah.
That's dope right now. Okay, cool. So you obviously get tackled 30 yards. You got up. You basically tell the coach, I want it again.
Exactly.
Coach like, calm down. Okay, cool. So that was your first carry. Your first, like, you got the taste of college football. So after the game, like, how did it feel, like, talking to your parents after the game, or your family, all the love you getting from Georgia all the way out there? How did that feel?
Whenever I did something, I feel like whenever I do something in the game, I make a play. Everybody know, because you go on Instagram, that's all you're going to see. That's what I said. I promise you I had the best support system going into college.
Yeah, so
the whole city, like, whenever something happens, you're going to see shine on their day.
Nah, for sure. And that's dope. And I feel like you can't let the hood down.
Not at all.
It's too many people that's looking up to you, counting on you, that done watched you from 5 years old all the way up to where you at now. So like, let's talk about like you can't all the pressure on you.
Yeah, but I don't look at it as pressure. I look at it as motivation because I'm gonna do the right thing. It ain't like I'm out here tripping.
Yeah.
I want to do what they want me to do. That's why it's so easy for me. I want to play football. I want to be great. I want to be one of the best in the nation. Whenever that time.
Nah, for sure. So you threw it up on the depth chart. So you never really get discouraged by that. You know, you came into the season. You know, you got some guys in front of you, some real good guys. And
yeah, exactly.
So what did the upperclassmen teach you?
They're a year older. So running back room, we all young, basically, but we all work. So it worked for our team. You know, we all similar situations. We all came in home. That's why. We all work the same. We all do the same thing. We all do the right thing. That's what matters, you know. We got a room full of guys that do the right thing and work for the team.
Nah, for sure. That's dope right there. So let's talk about the running back coach. Him knowing your background and coaching you as a freshman in high school. How dope was that to like kind of retrace and get back him being your coach?
That's like one of the realest things ever, man. You know, I can't thank that man enough for what he did for me and my family before I ever got to college, before I ever got to high school, really.
Okay, so he left Cedar Grove, right? He went to Georgia State.
Yeah.
And then he was the running back coach up there. He retraced back when the SEC, got the running back job up there in Arkansas. Did you have an offer before that?
Nah, I got offered his second day on the job.
For sure. Automatic.
Yeah.
Mandatory. He knew what you could do.
Yeah.
But you had other SEC offers before that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you get the Arkansas offer. Was it really like a no-brainer to you and your family because you know this guy got your back and you know he's going to do the best thing for y'all? Or did you still have other choices that was kind of tough?
I still, you know, I ain't just go there because of him. I still looked around, moved around, went on some visits. I only went on one official visit though. But, you know, camping at other schools and stuff, I did all that just for the experience.
Okay, that was dope. That's dope right there. So what other school what other school really almost made you commit?
Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
So it was Arkansas and Florida.
Yeah, Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. Okay, cool. So what made Arkansas stick out from those schools?
It felt like family. It wasn't really recruiting. And we was just having conversations. How me and you doing? Like, hey, how you doing? How your family doing? And it wasn't like the normal college conversation. Like the normal college coach conversation. Yeah. I see you do this last week. Congratulations, man. I'm proud of you. You know, once you get here, we go blah, blah, blah. Hey, yeah. I went with all that.
Nah, for sure. So you felt like Arkansas was family. And it was genuine.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's dope right there. I love that for you. And it looked like it is because they get everybody involved.
Yeah.
Everybody get a touch up there. It's not really, you know, y'all got y'all main running back Sanders, but behind that, everybody get a touch. Ain't nobody tripping on the ball.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the season y'all had as a team. You know, collectively the team goes. Y'all make a bowl game. Y'all start out hot. Y'all had some big wins. How you felt y'all fared?
We did good, but we didn't do our best, as good as we could have done.
For sure. How you felt like y'all, the adversity y'all went through as a team, like what was one of the games that y'all felt like y'all supposed to win that y'all dropped and kind of had to get back to the meeting?
I believe we had out of 6 games we lost about 10 points. So every game we lost.
Nah, for sure. And that's crazy. Let's talk about some of the losses in the locker room and like how as young men y'all got to get back to the drawing board quick because in the SEC it don't stop.
Yeah, so we got great leaders, tremendous leaders. You know, KJ, Rocky, on the defensive side, Bumper Pool and all them guys. You know, they kept our head on straight. Like this ain't the end. We still can play for a bowl game. That's the goal, to get to a bowl.
Okay, so but like after a loss though, how does it feel though as a player? Like how I feel?
You know, it feel like man, you lost it. Like,
cause those losses a little different from you know what I'm saying the high school and the park ball. Like how I feel, you got the media all in your face and what y'all could have did. You know, some of the fans be crazy on the internet. Man, so how y'all deal with it as a team?
You can't pay no attention. You gotta skip over on to the next, man. Yeah, you lost that one. What you gonna do this week? Because you got a game this week too now. They ain't gonna lay down for you. They ain't gonna feel sorry for you because you lost last week.
Nah, that's for sure. They're real right there. So what are one of the games that you felt like, one of the losses out of the 6, that you felt like y'all really, I know y'all took a 3-point loss to LSU. That was kind of tough. Y'all scored 10 points and y'all electric offense. What's one of the losses that you feel like you really want back and you want to go back out there and scrap it up again?
LSU.
LSU?
Yeah, I swear to God, man. I'm like, no way we just lost to them. No way. They're a great football team, don't get me wrong, but we were supposed to get that one.
Nah, for sure. So let's talk about the home and away games. How different are they in the SEC?
Hey, I didn't know it was a real home field advantage till you go away. You go to the away game, man. You know, our fans travel. You know, we got some great fans, but
yeah.
You go away, man, you feel the difference. Like, it's door, you can't get up and get ready to play. You got to turn yourself, you got to psych yourself out of your head.
Ain't no sun. That's like, it's like the clouds on y'all hotel.
Man.
So what is the craziest away game you had as a freshman?
I want to say Mississippi State.
Mississippi State?
Yeah, the little cowbell.
The cowbell, it don't stop, boy. I done been to plenty of Mississippi State games, boy, and I get annoyed at the cowbells.
Man.
It's crazy. I already know. So did y'all beat Mississippi State?
Nah.
Y'all took an L there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it really is so like it's really true that it's really hard to play on the road in the SEC.
Yeah, that ain't. I thought it was cap. That ain't no cap.
So when people come to y'all home field, do y'all fans get them hell also?
Yeah, boy. I told you to be 60, 70,000, 80,000 deep in there. You know they catch it.
Nah, for sure. That's dope right there. That's dope. Now let's talk about your breakout game. Let's talk about the last game of the season, the bowl game. Let's talk about the whole thing, man. So 5 go down, Sanders go down. Did you know that you was gonna get that many carries, or like it just came out of nowhere?
I didn't know, but I felt like I knew I was gonna play more. I didn't know how many carries. I didn't care how I just want to win.
Nah, for sure. You went crazy that game.
Yeah.
20 carries, 100+ yards, 2 tubs, the extra point to win the game. Did you feel any type of fatigue? Because it was your first time getting 20 carries in like a year. Did you feel any type of fatigue, or you was in the game and you was rocking out? You didn't know you had 20 carries.
I didn't know, but I ain't feel fatigue, but I made sure I didn't. I was on the sideline stretching, drinking water, all that. One time, before the 2-point no, nobody else know this. Before the 2-point conversion play, my coach was looking for it. Because I was thinking we going back on defense first.
Yeah.
So they told us defense, so I ran to the sideline, laid out, like, hey, stretch me out. He like, hey, nah, what shot at? What dub at? I ran back on the field. Came with it.
So you on the sideline, and they calling your name for the 2-point conversion win.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's just talk about the 20 carries, though. So, like, how did that feel? Like, in a bowl game, you know everybody watching, like the whole world watching. It was a good bowl game. Y'all played Kansas. That was a damn good game. Kansas put up a fight. They came back on y'all.
Yeah, that was crazy.
How was that on the sideline? Y'all was up, what, 18 points? And
I think something like that.
Yeah, they was up like
20, 25, something. We was up.
25 points. I think it was 25 points, actually. My bad. So y'all being up 25 points. When did you know that they were really coming back? Like, you know, you probably, all right, let's go one touchdown. All right, we're going to go back and do it again. When did y'all know it got serious?
Once it was too late, basically. Once I looked down there, they got their onside kick. I'm like, no, I know they ain't just do that.
So they get their onside kick. They got 50 seconds to go. They down the tub. I think they had all 3 timeouts, too. Or they had none. I can't remember. But they scored in like 2 plays.
Yeah, that was crazy. And they got the 2-point conversion.
And they got the 2-point conversion. Y'all headed to OT.
Yeah.
Cool. So, all right. So y'all go to OT. You get your carries in OT. You doing your thing, and you know what I'm saying. Y'all going back and forth. Y'all went to what? 2 OTs?
3
OTs. Y'all had to go for the 2-point conversion. It was no more starting from the 25 no more.
Nah.
So it's one play, one man. Call his name. Let's see what he gonna do.
Yeah, it was that.
So y'all get to the 3rd OT. You on the sideline, stretching it out. Coach call your name to win. True freshman, 18 years old. When you heard the quarterback call the play with your number in it, how did you feel?
I knew a play was being called by the 2nd OT. I told them, straight up after every overtime. Like, I don't care what it take, bro. We gotta win. This one we winning. This ain't one of the ones we gonna lose by a point or two. We gonna win this one.
Okay, cool. So the quarterback, he called like a little wheel route. You sneak out the backfield. You end up in the back of the end zone. You see the ball in the air.
Don't drop it.
I'm gonna say, what you think?
Drop it. Don't drop the ball, man. Come on, man. You catch this pass every day. You caught it with one hand to it. Don't drop it.
That was you thinking the whole time.
Yeah, man.
Okay, cool. So that was a walk-off touchdown, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you catch the ball. You knew the crowd go crazy. I see you do a little celebration. How did that moment feel? Like,
that was one of those surreal moments, man, where it's like, you did it. Your family up there, you know, we played in Memphis. That's 5 hours away. They all drove up there, you know. Yeah. My pops up there, my brother up there, mama, sister, niece. I'm like, oh yeah, I did it.
Nah, that's dope right there. That's dope. I know you probably can't wait to get back on the field after having a game with 20 carries.
Yeah.
You probably geeked up ready to go right now.
Yeah, right now.
So let's see how you gonna do your off season. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole 6-7 months to prepare your body for the next season. What are some of the things you doing to be better next year?
I'm trying to maintain my weight but get strong at the same time. Like, cause when I first got up there, like that protein shit real, man. When I first went to college, I was probably like 180, 190. I got up to 220 fast.
220 fast?
Yeah, I got up to 220. I lost some, man. I've been like 210, 208 now. I'm trying to stay in that range so I can stay elusive and all that. So
that's what you want your playing weight to be.
Yeah.
So it's easy to gain weight on the off season now. You ain't got them games every week. So you just how you gonna manage that?
Watch what I eat, but it's constantly running, like even extra running. Even when I go back to school, you know, after everybody else done, I'm gonna get me another lap or two, another hills and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. That's dope. What's your expectations for the next season or like just being a student athlete?
You know, maintaining my grades, get them even better. I ain't really care too much about playing time, how many times I got the ball. I just want to win. I want to win more games next year, basically.
Okay, cool. So y'all won, 7 games this year?
Yeah.
You wanna wrap that up.
Yeah.
Trying to be in the SEC championship.
Exactly.
For sure. For sure. All right, cool. So what would you tell the 12-year-old Rashod, you know what I'm saying, at Central Decatur right now? Like, if you could go back, what would you tell him?
You on the right track.
For sure.
Keep doing it, man. Don't stop. Don't listen to nobody else. Everything else gonna be here when you get back. Yeah. It's gonna be here when you get back, man. Stay focused.
Don't try to grow up too fast and do all the extra stuff. Everything you want to do is gonna be here.
Yeah, ain't going nowhere.
For sure. So what's your? I know it's a new year, January. You probably wrote down some goals. What's your short-term goal for yourself?
One short-term goal is what I wrote it yesterday.
I wrote it yesterday.
It was the money management.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Did you
gotta manage your money.
Are you doing anything right now to like help you with that?
Yeah, you know, I've been doing it because of my dad, but with the NIL money, it get different. You gotta pay taxes on some of this money, and you gotta make sure you stay on the right track with the money and in school and on football at the same time.
Nah, for sure. That's big right there. So let's talk about kind of the NIL thing. You know, us on the outside world, we kind of understand it, but like, let's bring us into it and how do it go as a freshman? What had you learned about it?
It comes to you like you ain't gotta rush it. It's gonna come. That's what I learned basically, because some people they chasing. They chasing the money without working on their craft, and they want more NIL than playing time. It don't work like that, man.
Nah, for sure. So do it kind of like, do you get the NIL at the beginning of the season, or as your season grow, or after a big game they come, or how do they come?
Whenever.
Like,
it just come. Like, you can get an NIL deal because you and this person got the same name, and you might be this type of player. You might promote this, they promote the same thing, they gonna push it. It ain't got, NIL really ain't even got nothing to do with how you play. You can't get paid for playing.
Nah, for sure.
You just get paid off your brand, basically.
Off your name. All right, cool. So let's talk about the high school athletes, and they chasing this fame, they chasing the NIL. And, like, what would you tell them?
I tell them stay focused on the long-term goal. You've been playing this game since you was 5, 6 years old to get to the NFL. Don't put NIL over NFL.
Nah, that's real right there. That's a bar.
Yeah.
That's a bar right there. So basically what he's saying to the younger athletes, the high school athletes, the little $50,000 they might give you for your NIL, the NFL contract, the real thing, that shit bigger than that.
Exactly.
So don't put the NIL over the NFL. Hey man, you might gotta get that trademark, my dog. I don't know if you took that for somebody, but that's big right there. No, for sure. So how did you feel when you got your first NIL deal?
I felt like it was like regular. You know what? I've been getting money from my brand, my clothing brand in high school, so it was like, all right, now I can get it this way too. It was just like another line of income for me.
So let's talk about your clothing brand. What's the name of it?
Risk takers.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about the name. I know it got a dope meaning to it. So what did risk takers mean?
I mean, I know everybody take risks, but the ones we come from, they're like different. Like I can't be where y'all at, cause something might happen to me, and I'm the brand, so you gotta protect the brand.
Nah, for sure.
Those are my chain mean. The R7 is risk taker with the 7.
Nah, that's dope right there. You know, some of the young athletes, they see the diamonds and they think, you know what I'm saying, you're doing this and doing that. But all my guy really doing is following his dream and, you know what I'm saying, put his dream before everything else.
Yeah, promote the brand.
All right, man, let's do a message to the youth. You know what I'm saying? We in Atlanta, we got a lot of killing going on, a lot of car break-ins, and like just kind of get a guy some hope right now.
Yeah, for sure. Look, like I said before, man, the streets gonna be the streets no matter how long you live. The streets ain't going nowhere. All the killing, the robbing, shooting, everybody want to be gangster. I ain't never want to be a gangster. I want to get the money. I want to get the money so I can provide for me and my family, man. Get us somewhere, move to Cancun or something, you know, something crazy. That's what I want to do.
Nah,
so,
for sure.
My message to y'all would be, you know, stay focused. You can do whatever you want to do. Like, it ain't got to be football, basketball, baseball. You can go to school to be a doctor. They giving out scholarships for anything. Try to get you a scholarship, man. Get up out there. Ain't nothing. The east side going to be the east side.
So it ain't no more. And when you go, it's still going to be the east side.
So get on and get up out there. Even if you're on the west side, ain't nothing changed about no hood, nowhere, man. It's just getting poorer and poorer. Just try your best to get up out there, bro. It ain't going nowhere.
Listen, this a guy y'all age, man. That's a message to the youth. You know what I'm saying? It's so much nonsense going on for no reason. When this guy, 18, 19 years old, got the same chain on the child trying to kill for. All he did was go to football to get here. Man. He went to college to get here.
Went to practice and work.
You know what I'm saying?
In the weight room. Ran the football with 20,000 around my neck.
Now that's crazy. So like, that's all I be wanting. I be wanting everybody to know it's hope out here, and we gonna do some. I know you gonna do something in the community with your brand. You know what I'm saying?
Can't wait.
Nah, for sure. Probably could do a back to school drive or something like that. You know, but we just gotta show these guys that it's another way, and we can do it the right way.
The right way.
You get everything you want. Them same chain, them same cars, the Hellcats, SR, all that. You get all that the same way. So that's a message to the youth today. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank you for coming on my platform, my brother. Man, with one call, that's all. You ain't never said no.
No, man.
Pulling up on me.
Exactly.
That's love right there. You know, I always tell you I'm one call away, man. Anything I can do to help you or whatever you need, you know, it's here. It's all there. You know what I'm saying? So we got the whole hood behind you. I'm behind you. Your family behind you. It ain't no pressure on you. You did this your whole life. You built for it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank you for coming on Born Chaser Podcast, man, and giving us a little words of wisdom and speaking to the youth. And, you know, let us in your life and let us know what's going on.
For sure, man. I want to thank y'all. Shout out to Born Chaser, man. You know, I watched you started from the ground up. He been around since before I knew who I was, for real.
Nah, for
no
sure.
cap.